Row 18, plot 20.
Oh my.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Now It's Dark. I'm Jim. We're going to do some scratching. If I can figure out why is that so far in. Hey, Andy K. Hashtag Jim. Go Team Jim. Thank you. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me okay? That's always my biggest concern. And I'm a little, I don't know, my setup is a little weird today, it feels like. I got to move my screen. So I got a stack of cards to scratch today. We will not get through all of these, but we have a good stack. Yeah, right. The cream. Oh, and I found this heads up penny today or yesterday at work. So I had it in my pocket, and I thought, let's try to manifest some good luck. Where can we see that? Let's keep it in view. My setup today is a little off, but let's see what we got. We've got some $3 crosswords. I've got a $5 bingo, and we got a $10 double crossword with a bonus word. And then we've got all the $2 cash words and cash word doublers. So we'll just scratch for a couple of hours and see where we go from there. Had a really, really rough week at work. Let's start with one of these $3 multiplier mysteries. I don't think I've done one of those on screen before. I don't have a goal for today set because it seems like I've been setting these. I'm going to do like 20 cards and then I never make it through. Can't tell if I have too much of a glare. Yeah, I guess it's the actual computer screen. All right, we're just going to get started. I've got a new scratcher tool. Also can be used to do stuff to your toes, I guess. This is from a toenail kit, I think. Some sort of a toenail. No for work. Yeah, well, I did work today, so not a good week at all. Just very busy. A lot of freight. We are so full in our back room. It is a toe jam remover, I think for like ingrown toenails or something. We have so much St. Patrick's Day, Easter. We still have all the Valentine's Day stuff. And then we have so much chips and beer for the Super Bowl later today. Is the Super Bowl big for you guys? Or is that all just Americans looking for an excuse to drink and eat chicken wings and pizza? Which I forgot to buy today, of course. I meant to buy some pizza before I left, but man, I was in such a hurry to get out of work today. this morning. The only thing that I think that keeps me from walking out some days is that my daughter works there with me. But this week has been a night after night of just really poor decision making on the managers. And it doesn't help that we have just so many people that are calling out like crazy now. The Super Bowl. Yeah. You guys have the World Cup. That's bigger in the other side of the world. How much news has been broadcast over there about our US over the past couple days shooting down unidentified objects? We had the other day an object over Alaska that we shot down. um, but then we also had one that we shot down, I think, over Montana, and then we just shot down another. Yeah, so it's this weird thing. The first thing that they shot down over Alaska, they're pretty confident was a Chinese weather balloon. And there's actual video of it when it was shot down, and it definitely does look like a weather balloon. But then these other two objects that got shot down, they're definitely round or like cylinder shape, about the size of a car, all silver, just with no real noticeable sense of propulsion or anything. They shot two of them down, one over one of our states, Montana, I think, and then one over Canada. Hey, Anthony, congratulations. Congratulations. It is always exciting to get your goals met. I'm thankful for every subscriber. This week has been crazy on the channel because of these scratch offs. The shorts I'm doing, I posted a shorts of a scratch off ticket the other day, and it's got 14,000 views, and I got 16 subscribers from it. It's just crazy. She got shut down twice. She got shut down twice. Yeah. Yeah, Anthony's been he's been doing the grind, trying to get the subs. I saw you went live, Anthony, the other night, but it was right when I was at work. Now the road to 800. That's right. Keep going. I always have a goal. So I miss so many people's live streams because of this overnight shift. It's really frustrating. I think this week I'm going to do something different. Normally I go on at 10 o'clock at night on Mondays, but I think I might try a little bit earlier. See how that works out. I think when I go on so late on a work night that not everybody can stop in. So trying to wait for my sister to message me back, see if she's able to go on earlier. But after this, I'm going to take a nap. And then I'm going to do a game stream later. And then I'm going to watch. What did I do? I missed a whole bunch of C's here. I'm going to actually just relax and watch the Super Bowl. thankfully my YouTube schedule is not as big as it was last week. Last week I had to watch a ton of movies to do reviews, but this week I only have to do, I think I have to watch two. The best movie I've watched in a while, I did a review for called Infinity Pool. It's so bizarre. It's a Brandon Cronenberg film, and it stars Mia Goth and Alexander Skarsgård, who I think I really like. I don't think I've seen a lot with him in it, but he was really good. She was really good. It's such a bizarre movie, but there's all sorts of sex and nudity in it, and that's a plus. So we got a word, guys. Man, I'm really hating the glare that's going on here. Let's see. Where did we leave off? E. So we need three words, and the thing with this card is that it's a mystery. You scratch off, so it could be a different dollar amount. It's not usually though, but it could be. I guess there's always the chance. All right, we got a B. Really could use a T, an O, and an M. I missed a W. So the one thing I learned is always to scratch to cash, even if it looks like it's a loser card. And I always double check. As soon as the stream goes off, I have my little stack and I always double check. Because I'm notorious for missing a letter. All right, let's double check. We didn't have any M's, so we need, if we get a T, we get a word. We get two words with the T. O, we get a word. Let's see. I'm guessing we're going to get this letter here. It's going to be an O. Hey, James, I'm so sorry I didn't see you pop in. I am really sorry. Oh, it's a Y. So I've got a couple of different cards today, James. I've got a bingo card. I've got some of the ones that we've done before. We've got this $3 card, the mystery. Look at this $10 card we're going to do. It's got 3 games on it. We got this mystery one, and then we got the ones that we always do. We won't do all of these. Yeah, let's see. I wanted an O, but I didn't get it. So I don't think my good luck penny that I found at work didn't bring me any luck. What do you guys think? What do you see? Man, that glare really sucks. I have the camera. My camera is upside down. I'm trying it a different way because it gave me more room for my hands, but I don't know. We'll go do one of our normal ones. Oh, and then we'll do this $10 one, but there's a bingo one too. Where did that go? Yeah, look at this bingo one. And now that I noticed James in the room, I got to give my I had to give my refrigerator a whack, a one whack day. That's true. You know what? That is such a different perspective. I hadn't thought of it that way. It's funny, these videos that I put on shorts for the scratcher cards, some comments are so funny and filled with hate. It's just like, come on. It's just really fun. But they get so many views that I'm kind of trapped in this. It's all I put up now for shorts, but it works. Hey, do we see any more? James, thank you so much. My goodness, that's crazy. Thank you. I don't have to do that. I forget it's on there. Like it's still not. It's sunk in, but it hasn't sunk in yet. That's a thing. That's awesome. That's cool. I wish I knew. Like a lot of people, when you send them super chats on their live streams, they'll say every dollar that you guys send is going to go right back into the channel. And I keep thinking like, I don't want to say that because I can't promise that it is, even though it is, because despite that it's free, like I pay $50 a month for just the usage of the StreamYards, even though it's free. I like using the paid version of it because I can broadcast now. Exactly. I was working up to the pizza, James. That's so funny. You know me too well. I literally was going to say that it's going to end up probably actually going for pizza. Um, but I like using the paid StreamYard because it broadcasts in 1080p. And on YouTube now, you can upload your videos and it goes way over 1080p. It goes to like 2160, which is crazy. Like you can see every little hair growing off of my ears and everything. So I'm going to get a haircut tomorrow. Every dollar you send will go straight back in top refilling the fridge. Exactly. Yeah, I got to get my Diet Pepsi fix, which I do have, by the way. I had a coffee this morning, but right now I'm drinking the old Diet Pepsi. Um, I got out of work. My schedule for some reason was uh, an hour different than my daughter's, so I had an hour to kill. So I went to Dunkin' Donuts this morning. And how busy are all the pizza places going to be today with the Super Bowl at 6:30? I meant to buy some frozen pizza before I left work, but it was just so I just wanted to get out so badly. I had to stock the baked goods aisles, which I just hate. I know. Years ago, I wrote a bunch of letters. I used to be more into writing. Uh, I would write comedy sketches and things like that that would just never get used. And I did this whole series of "You're not drinking caffeine past noon." Oh, that's good. Not drinking caffeine past noon. That's weird. The Queen Whitney. Hi. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. Hobbs Horror is here too, doing a super chat. What the freak is going on? Wow. Thank you so much. You guys are spoiling me. That's weird.
Uh-oh. Boner alert.
The Queen Whitney's World. Hi. Also, welcome to the stream. A case of soda a day had me. Yeah, well, I mean, that's a lot. That is a lot. I mean, but to go like, that's almost like going cold turkey. It's crazy. Hobbs, how are you doing? Did you just wake up, sir, or have you been up? Queen Whitney, I'm good. Today, I'm good. I don't feel quite as tired as I did last week at this time, even though I worked way harder, it seems like this week. But I think my adrenaline level is pretty high. Oh, you know what I also started was some new homeopathic medication. You've been up, Hobbs. I've got. Look at. I'll do these two cards next. A bingo and a $10 multi-board crossword. I'll do those next while you're up. But I started these new homeopathic pills. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's a plant. It's a flower. And it says it, oh, the stupid glare. It says it relieves sore throat pain and with fatigue. You're going to do a video scratching today. My husband by someone going to do them on a video. Cool. You know what? The Queen Whitney, the shorts of, not these cards, but I do a lot of shorts with the like the single real easy fast cards to scratch that you can do in under a minute. And I just looked at one of them that I posted the other day. It has 14,000 views, and I got 16 subscribers from it. That's just crazy to me. I lost my spot. I lost where I am. Are you getting your super chats? Just checking. Yeah, definitely. I'm getting the super chats. But yeah, Queen Whitney, if you're not doing shorts with your scratchers, even if you do a video, you can remix it into a short. Definitely could help if you're wanting to get like fast subscribers. I've gotten, I think, like in just this week alone, 50 subscribers just from the shorts, which is just insane. It doesn't help my views on my videos though, but it helps the numbers. So distracted. Hobbs, you're gonna take a nap and watch the Super Bowl? I missed that. H. Shorts are the way to go. I'm in my shorts now. I wore shorts all week at work. If I don't wear shorts now at work, all of the other workers, particularly the we have a really big workforce from Puerto Rico, and they get cold when it's like 80 degrees. So they get a kick out of seeing me in my shorts. They just can't believe that it's like 30 out and I'm in shorts. But it's not 30 inside. It's just cold walking from the car to the store. But yeah. So we're gonna do some chill scratching today. If you guys see me miss any letters, let me know. I can't tell if it seems like it's as big as it normally is on the screen for you guys. It definitely looks like there's a different glare. Each week I keep trying to set this up a little differently so that I have room for my hands. I'm waiting for Pam. She's going to message me later. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. I'm very excited about that. I'm going to get some McDonald's breakfast tomorrow. You have 380 hours left, man. Well, you know, because it's my days off. So I started you like promptly at I would say 7:15 this morning. So you're gonna get a full 48 hours minimum on one channel. After this live stream, I have to restart my computers because they have been running for a couple of days without being reset. I see one of them, my laptop has an update due. Bottom right, second row up, I missed an R in oyster. Okay. Bottom right. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Looks as big as normal. That's what she said. Oh, we got a word. We got a word. I hope we do better than we did last week. Man, last week's cards were duds. We didn't. I think I won like $3. I don't even remember. It was so bad. I have a game stream planned later. Hopefully, I'll be able to get to sleep. My alarm clock broke too. I've had the same alarm clock for so many years, and I had to buy a new alarm clock um, because when I sleep, I run playlists on my phone with the sound down, so I couldn't really use my phone like everybody else does as an alarm because I couldn't hear it. So I had to buy an old-fashioned alarm clock. And it's weird how when you get to be a certain age, well, maybe not even an age thing, but I'm very set in my ways kind of thing. Like I get used to routines and the color of the numbers are blue and they used to be red, so that's throwing me off a little bit. And the sound of the beep, because of my hearing and I wear a CPAP mask, I never use music to wake up. I always use the annoying beep so that I'll wake up. Because I dream so vividly, I dream in color, and I definitely can hear sounds in my dreams. Pool. What the heck? What's pool? P-O-O. Is it? Yeah, pool. I don't have an L though. Um, G. Tug. Probably have to try to work that in before I take my nap as well. Uh, and there's that Q. Dang it. Yeah, last night was just crap. That they just make so many weird decisions this week. What do you guys see? Anything other than a ridiculous glare? I wish there was a way on StreamYards, instead of having all the white background. Hobbs, you've used StreamYards for a long time. Is there a way to like make it dark? Like black? The background, so that there's not such a bright glare? No. All right, let's do. What do you guys want to do? You need a T and yeah. We want it. We're gonna do both of these. Should we just do them? We'll do them in dollar value 5. Uh, See, that seems really tiny to me. Put something in the StreamYard origami to enable it to change color. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so that it's not so bright. Like I wear glasses, and sometimes I'm so distracted by the glare of my glasses. Let's scratch off these free. So this is like just a regular bingo board. You can get the lines in any direction. You can get an X, or you can get the 4 corners. Card 1 is the least value, 2 is the second, third, fourth. Then you got a multiplier. You can also zoom in with your phone. You just can't see the chat when you do that. See, I can't figure out how to zoom in either. Like, what do you do? How do you zoom in? Why am I such a noob at this? Oh, I just noticed 31 is on my TV. Who likes the movie 31? Are these numbers too small for you guys to see? A major skull headache, yeah. I-22. I saw Cassie was live yesterday too, I think. Oracle or Forensic Mystic. It was either yesterday or the day before. They all kind of blend in. And I couldn't get into that one either because I was just leaving for work. Yeah, 31 is fantastic. I really do like that. There's people that hate it though. I think there's people that are just Rob Zombie haters in general. I think he's done a lot of different good things. There are definitely movies of his I don't like, but I think overall he's good. You don't watch me scratch him. He's got Betty Davis eyes. Uh, 42. James, were you in here when I was talking about all of the recent um, unidentified objects being shot down by the U.S.? Is there anything you can share with us? Any secret government IT information? Would you like to sign in under a different account and come back and share any secrets you know? I'm curious what's going on. I had a conversation with Bailey that if we're going to have an alien invasion, that it better wait till after my days off. I would really prefer an invasion to happen during the work week. That's just my preference. I'm willing to have it. I would love like a whole big Independence Day thing or bigger. Something catastrophic enough that there's lots of destruction and mayhem and we don't have to go back to work and it's just every man for themselves. That's what I would like. I know you don't tell. I just have to make sure their laptops work. I know you don't have any info. I thought maybe you would. If you knew anything, you would want to bring it here. Give Now It's Dark an exclusive update on all these UFOs. It's probably just a bunch of kids from some science fair project gone wrong. There's Tatum. I saw your comment when I logged in. Tatum Yellow Dove. Changed your name or it's a new. Can I arrange the invasion for after the 24th? You're having an operation on that day. Okay. We'll see what we can do. James, jot that down and kind of like plot that into whoever's laptop. As long as it's not one of my days off. Tatum is here. She's back from wherever. Stopping by. G53. So Hobbs, I made a decision, if you're listening. I don't think I'm going to be doing memberships in the immediate future. I think I have decided to hold off any more contemplation of that. I'm not saying it's out of the question. Fembots, yeah. But I think for the immediate future, I'm going to put it on hold until I can get my work schedule figured out. If we're going to be able to make the move to the new days off, then I can kind of look at my plan. Wow, Wes, good morning. Good to see you, sir. Very good to see you. I saw you were in a live stream with Terrence and Curly Girl. I'm not sure if that was last night or the night before, because again, all my days bleed together. But I couldn't get into it. Yeah, that's the question, Hobbs, is when. That is the question. Of course, we were given the opportunity to change to that other position, and now it's in this limbo because people have to actually take the time to do the computer work part of it, put the positions in the system. We have to accept the positions in the system. And yeah, nobody ever seems to be able to do that part of it very timely. James, you just did another one? What the heck is going on? Thank you so much. You're definitely being like too generous. Let's see.
Thank you.
CJ and I have memberships with memberships. That's crazy. Oops. Let me. Thanks everybody for hitting the likes. We're almost at 10 likes. Hey, if we get 10 likes, we'll do the $10 scratcher card next. If you haven't hit the like button and you'd like to see me scratch a $10 card, I should be tracking how much money I'm losing each one of these streams instead of how much I'm winning, because definitely that's a bigger number lately. I haven't hit like a $50 card in a long time. I'm so addicted to watching these streams too. TikTok has a lot of scratcher people, and they buy just books of the scratch offs. That's crazy. Man, we need a 45. We only got 2 numbers left. Can we get a 45? Oh, and 40. And 40. Wes is just chilling. So who hasn't gone to bed yet? Who's just getting up and who hasn't even gone to bed yet? I know there's a lot of Tatum. My gosh. That's cool. Oh, it's a heart-faced eyeballs.
Well, thank you.
My goodness. I'm so distracted at so we didn't win anything, did we? Did we get 4 corners? Crazy dreams. I've been having some crazy dreams too, but I think some of that's related to this week has been so stressful at work. Um, I was saying earlier, thankfully, I don't have a very um, heavy YouTube schedule this weekend. Last weekend, I had a lot of movies to watch. I really recommend Infinity Pool. We're all having the dream thing. Could be the full moon. We just had that full moon. Or it could be the UFOs. Let's see, we need a S. We got an S here. I think tomorrow night, my Monday night stream, I'm waiting for Pam, but I think I'm gonna go earlier than 10. I think I want to change it up a little bit. this week. Because Monday morning I'm going to be doing some shopping and running around. So I'm probably going to switch it up. I'm not sure. Have to see what Pam's available. I've got a couple of other ideas for some watch-alongs. Dreamt you were being chased by a bunch of ostriches, but somehow I was running fast enough so they wouldn't catch me there. You know, years ago, we need to search what that means, because I had a dream that I was chased by ostriches years ago. I think it has to do with sexual repression. But I could say that about a lot of my dreams. Oh, you know what? Hobbs, I really wanted to contact you last night. So get this. You know, I live in the city, so all the houses are apartments. All the houses on, you know, in the city are multiple houses that are apartments. So like every house has 3 or more apartments in it. Well, I was in the kitchen and I look out and what the heck? Thank you, Andy. Dad taxi duties. Boy, I understand that.
How'd you like a mouthful of teeth?
Oh, and hostile, too. Nice personality combination. Hostile and intolerant. That's borderline criminal.
Well, thank you, F-lead butthole.
Thank you, athlete butthole. Have a good afternoon, Andy. Thank you for stopping in. I'm glad to see you, one of the OG JLA member channel people that followed me. I don't even know. Oh, so I was in my kitchen. I was making pasta, spaghetti, and I look out my kitchen window and I see what appears to be naked body movement. And I recognize that kind of activity because of the amount of adult movies that happen to show up on my computer at various times. And the house was far enough away that I couldn't be 100% sure if I was seeing actual man woman adult relation or if I was seeing a television that was very large. So I turned off my kitchen light. I got my phone that has 100 times zoom, and I zoomed that to 48, and sure enough, that was a dude who was very fit, by the way, with a beard, pounding hard, like really hard. He had to have paid for that because I don't know that, well, I don't know, maybe it's been a long time since I've been in a relationship, but this guy was going, he was going at it. She still had her socks on. I always think that's funny. She had white ankle socks. I think that's a kink. Dirty white socks. Did I lose everybody with my dirty talk? Is it too early on a Sunday morning for this? But yeah, so he went long enough that my pasta cooked, and I didn't film it. I just was watching through my camera, but I didn't film it. The white socks are definitely a kink. Okay, I figured. I mean, I've been around the block, so I get the things. And that's all I saw of her was from, like, if I zoomed and had the right angle, I could see at certain times her from the knees up. Keep talking, say it slower. So all I could see was him. But man, there were times when I say that he was like slamming, he was plowing hard down into her. Like it was weird. And I was like, dang it, I gotta go to work now. Actually, I almost forgot. I was gonna message you. All right, I didn't film it, but I did take a few pictures, but they were so blurry, I deleted them already. That's the downside of working with your daughter is sometimes we open our phones near each other, and like I definitely can't open Twitter in front of her because my Twitter feed is just full of trans porn and cosplay porn and just craziness. So I don't want to put her through that trauma of seeing her old man dad looking at Asian lady boys. Let's see. I know I got a word. I'll get the red marker in just a second. I just don't want to lose track of all these A's. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was definitely. He was getting a workout. Oh, and the finish though. I mean, I got to actually see the finish too. That's why for like a few minutes I thought maybe I was watching like if he had like a 90-inch TV or something. But the finish was a classic. He stopped. She got up. And then she was blonde. I can tell you that she was blonde because I did see the back of her head. And then I saw the classic, his head tilted back. So I got to see the underside of his beard while I'm guessing the finish was happening, the money shot, as they say in the business. So she took that on the chin like a champ or somewhere else. And it was dinner time, so maybe that was dinner. I don't know. But the light didn't stay on much after that. I thought, oh, my dinner's going to finish. I'm going to have to eat my pasta in the mirror or, in the window here. And then, of course, I'm like, okay, I'm in the kitchen making spaghetti. So the only light in the kitchen is from the gas stove. And all I could think about was that my daughter was going to come down and be like, what are you doing? And then obviously she was not going to be as excited as I was to get the free show. I don't know that he got a Charlie horse. That's happened to me before. Let's see. How are we doing with this? Have you guys even been, was my story too distracting so that we lost track of the board? I could use an E. If we got an E, we would get 2 words here. And we would get 2 words here, 3 words. Hey, Al, welcome in. Welcome. Good morning. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. I hope that everybody has a team that they're picking. I would be interested to know who everybody's picking. I think I'm going to root for the Mahomes. I think I'm going to be a Mahomie for this Super Bowl. I'm not sure why, other than just that I like his State Farm commercials. And it seems like they just do so good of a job of him making fun of himself that I may just pick him for that reason alone. All right, so did we get another word? I thought for a second I said we got a word. Yeah, crisp. Man, if we could get one more word, your team will be watching something else. Yes. I can't even imagine what Bailey would have thought. Oh, I know, right? I don't think she would be surprised. I mean, she's heard some pretty shocking things come out of my mouth, but I think to catch me red-handed, just like perving in the window. I, I mean, I wasn't doing anything. I was just watching. Okay. All right. So we got a word here, but we got two words here. Hmm. We're going to have to check this. We got mask and kayak. We got to look. Can we get one more word? You guys see anything? T, E's. Man, E would have been money right there. H, N. I don't see N. T, no T. Gosh darn it. Well, there goes that $10. There goes $10 out the window. All right, so let's go to a regular one. Al might not know what I'm referring to. Oh, I'm not telling that story again. Of my active neighbors giving me the free show. I still remember the first time I ever saw somebody naked in the window, and it was not too far from here, actually. My blind grandmother, so my grandparents, my grandmother was blind and my grandfather was deaf. Such a crazy couple. And I would have to spend the night sometimes because my mother was out, you know, pouring it up or whatever she did. And again, not very far from where I live, actually, is where they lived. And they lived in a second floor apartment. And in the first floor apartment in the house next door was a young lady who would shower with her bathroom window open. So from the kitchen at my grandparents', you could look down into the bathroom of the neighbor. And I don't know, I caught a free show at a very young age. I was obviously too young to be exposed to that. But ever since that, I've considered myself somewhat of a voyeur. And I can't help but look in windows when I drive by or walk by. I've seen so many naked people in the windows without any effort, just because people don't close their shades. Like, I'm not like going out at night stalking the neighborhood. But yeah. So we got OYT. OYT. Your wife has a window obsession too. Yeah. I think it's natural to be curious. I mean, the internet definitely there, like, I sometimes I watch live streams of street corners. Like, there's New York City cameras in Times Square. There's a YouTube channel called Earth Cam, and they have cameras in New York City on different signs in Times Square and other things. So, like on Thanksgiving, I'll watch the Thanksgiving Day parade from the street cams. But it's also fun just to watch and just people watch. You can see all the people that are just sightseeing. You can see all the cars and everybody going by. There's those characters dressed up. Like, there's a they call him the naked cowboy. He's not really naked, but he's wearing, like, just a pair of underwear, and he's got his cowboy hat and a guitar. All right, James, thank you so much. I'm glad you were able to stop in. I'm probably going to do a coffee stream tomorrow morning. I'm not sure. I have to run out and get my hair cut and stuff, so actually, it won't be early morning. It might even be a gaming stream. I don't know. I've been neglectful on my game, and they did just start a. No, but you know what's funny? The first time I saw Back to the Future and that scene came on, I was like, "Oh my God, that's totally me." Uh, that is totally me. I can't use binoculars though because of my vision, but I would totally invest in um, binoculars if I could. They would have come in handy last night, but thankfully this phone has a nice 100 times zoom. Um, Look at this, ANAL. What the heck is going on? We got a word in a whoop whoop. That's a good sign, right? That's got to be good luck. James did leave when it got juicy. I was also thinking of I don't know if it's too weird or if there's like a would be a weird trust thing. Like I would love to scratch on one of these live streams cards from other states. Like I wonder if I opened up the idea for people to send me scratch cards to do, and then if they're winners, I would send them back, or if that would be like a lot of work. And then the people would have to trust me that I would send them back, obviously. Like I don't know how to work the logistics around that. Like I don't have a problem sharing my my address necessarily. Like I'm not worried about like somebody being a stalker. Care less about that. But I would love to scratch some other states. I noticed the actual scratcher channels do that. That they'll go to like their neighboring states and they will get cards from all around. But I see some really fun cards from other states that we don't get in New York. All right, yeah, are you guys seeing anything that I'm missing? Hey, Ohio sucks. Well, they all suck because this is definitely not the way to make a living. Like you would have to get so incredibly lucky to win some crazy amount and then not ever play again. You would have to get like the big win and then stay away from it for the rest of your life. Yeah, the odds here too. Every once in a while I get a lucky card, but it definitely doesn't pay off for the amount that I'm spending. E, E. Lots of E's. Oh, we got a word. We got two words. I'll get my marker in just a second. E. Okay, we got ice and hue. Ice and hue. Is anyone watching any good like series, either horror or thriller? I see there's a new series coming out called School Spirits, I think. And it's like a murder mystery about this girl who gets killed, murdered. And it's from her perspective, the show, and she's dead. And I think there's been other shows like that. There's a show on network television that's a comedy that's that premise where they're all ghosts living in this one particular house. I can't remember the name of it. I keep thinking that I would probably like it. It seems to be doing well because it's still on. It's been on for a couple of seasons, I think. Dang it. We couldn't get a D. We couldn't get the big D. M S R R R R R R. Dang it. Nada. Nothing. All right, let's do a doubler. We're gonna do a doubler. I can't believe it's been an hour already. It's so crazy how fast these go by for me. I love it. I get such the Monday midnight till Monday, Monday till midnight, whatever I call it. I gotta figure that out so that I'm not so out of it. That's why I think tomorrow I want to try it a little bit earlier, like an hour or two earlier. See if that helps me. I don't know if it'll help Pam though, because she sometimes has to watch her grandkids. Echo, look at that. The double doubler. Look at we got Echo. Maybe Echo will bring us some luck. Echo. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like either 8 or 9. Maybe just the difference of 1 hour will make the difference. I know March I'm going to be doing all sorts of live streams, watch alongs, because I got the 2 WrestleMania ones. and you're welcome to do whatever you want with that too. Yeah, because I know you work. What time do you work till on Monday? Till 8, and then you got to have time to get yourself situated. But for the WrestleMania watch-alongs, the only 2 people that I know for sure, I can't remember if you said Bones is a wrestling guy too, because we could have Bones up. You could come up if you wanted on one of the nights, and then Echo, and then I'll probably have to watch it with like headphones so I can hear it. Yeah, okay, 8:30. So anywhere between 8:30. Again, it's hard for me right now. I feel like I'm in a weird place because I like to plan things so far in advance, but I can't because of not knowing when I'm going to start. Because every time I ask the manager, he's like, "Oh, we need to start at ASAP." And then I'm like, "Okay." So, like to me, ASAP is the next week. But he's like, "Oh, well, we got to open the the requisition for the job, and then you got to get into it." And the thing that's funny is, like you can't have bad attendance to move to new jobs, even if they're the same pay grade or whatever. So because I'm maxed out in my pay, I'm not eligible for annual increases, and annual increases have little to do with your actual performance, because why would you get rewarded for your performance? But your attendance does impact your annual increase. So since I'm not able to get an increase, I keep my attendance at the maximum level you can, which is actually kind of dangerous, because if something did actually happen, I could get fired pretty easily. I don't even know what I was talking about. I got distracted. Yeah. Yeah, I know there's people that are into the wrestling, but I mean, that would want to be up to do like play by play or not, even if they just wanted to be in chat. I could do the play by play myself. That's how I used to do it. It's so weird. Like, you guys all do your live streams, and you all are on each other's live streams. And that's just, your format. That's the way you guys have always done it. But back in the day when I did a lot of live streams, particularly the wrestling ones, I never had anyone to do them with. Like, the whole sharing the screen thing is a really actually relatively new thing. So we got one word. We got just a few letters left on this card. Mm, mm. Can you hear the scratching? Does the phone pick up the scratching? I do notice that the videos without music have been, or I should say the shorts without the music, do better than the ones that did have music. So, which is good, because the monetization with music was an issue. I don't know if you were in here earlier when I said that I did a short just like 2 days ago, I think. I don't know. Sometimes you just post them at the right time, but it's the same short. Like, all these individual scratcher card shorts are always the same. It's like 30 seconds of me scratching whatever card, not having a winner, and then I count 1.3 to 1.4. Thanks, Wes. Views. But this one got 14K and 16 subscribers. It's so weird to me. Can't hear the scratch, but the ones you can, yeah, ASMR quality. Now we are so close to potentially getting a word. We got 2 spots left. If we get a Y, we got a winner. If we get a Y, we got 2 words. W. Is there even there's not even a W on there. Can we get a Y? Ugh. Let's see. Does the A do anything for us? I can't not I can't have a stream where I don't get at least one winning card. That would be horrible. What the heck? You think the scratching is a kink? I don't know. There's definitely some Twitch girls that I watch that do ASMR, and then they post them on YouTube. One particular girl is, I think she just goes by Cherry Crush. She also has an OnlyFans if you're into that kind of stuff. I don't like paying for OnlyFans. I pay for a Patreon for one girl, local. She's kind of like right here. And she doesn't post nudes or anything. She does like cosplay stuff. So, and it's only $5 a month. Um, she was actually in one of our convention videos. So this word here, onus, there's a long story behind the word onus. I worked for a guy who would use the word onus. He liked to use words to show that he was smarter than everyone in the room. And he would use the word onus all the time. And I knew he was doing it to bait people into questioning, what does onus mean? So I looked up the meaning of the word onus and just kept it to myself, just waiting for when one of the other people in the room would finally ask him, what did onus mean? And I stole his thunder. He didn't get to give the answer for what onus meant because I did it before he could. And he was like, so you know what onus means? I'm like, yes, I do. But I'm not going to tell you guys what it means. You'll have to look it up. The onus is upon you all to figure it out. All right, this card is not feeling very good. I might have to get rid of that lucky penny that I found at work. I found that heads up penny. Maybe I need to switch tools. Maybe after this card. If this is a loser card, I'm going to switch out my scratcher to a different scratcher tool. Maybe that'll help. Our store is so full of roses right now. It's sickening. The witch community always gets bothered when I mention that I am not a fan of nature or flowers in particular. They always get bummed out. They're like, oh, you can't be a true witch then. Like, yeah, well, there's a lot of different kinds of witches. Not all witches are earthly bound and believe in fairies and mushrooms and flowers. Even though the new medication I'm taking is a flower based, supposed to help with anxiety too. I'm giving this a shot before I finally go to a doctor again and get like an actual blood pressure medication like I'm supposed to. The big D. We got the big D. Oh, and the big D gives us a big word. The big D. All right, we got our first word. Typically, cards with the word onus also are never winners. I don't know if that's just coincidental or if it's a tell. if I should just skip the cards when I see the word onus. They're on these cards a lot, actually. The word onus comes up quite often. I bet you Wes knows the word onus. Wes seems to be probably one of the smarter people. Alucard as well. Not that I'm like going around judging everybody's IQ levels, and I'm certainly not in any way thinking that I have a high IQ, even though I probably do. But if I had to guess, I bet you Wes has one of the higher IQs. I think there's like street smarts, then there's areas of expertise, and then there's people that just have like knowledge about a lot of stuff. You know, bonus? Did you misspell that? Because we're talking about onus. But I'm guessing you would know what that meant. I wonder if there's a way that we could all like take IQ tests. We could do a live stream where we all take an IQ test. Or we could do the IQ test tag. We could find a reputable online IQ test and we could all do it as a video and then do an IQ test tag. Or do you think people would not want to do it because they wouldn't want to out themselves as having a low IQ? Probably not. I would do it if anyone was down for it. I mean, as long as we're not gonna like make fun of each other. I think IQ probably changes over the course of a person's life too. I probably have I probably have a lower IQ now than I probably did when I was in my prime. I don't feel as though I'm in my prime. Somebody mentioned something last night at work about, oh, you could die in a car crash. And I was like, I wish. People don't appreciate that joke. You would score very poorly on an IQ test these days. Maybe. I would put my money on Wes if I had to. And maybe Alucard after that. Oh, V. Oh, I missed a G here. If we could get an N, that would be good. If we could get a V. This one's not looking good. All right, I'm gonna. Oh, we got a word. Grow. Let's mark that. Does the R give us anything else? Try. Generous. That is the name of today's stream, is generous. People have been generous this morning. All right, I think we got a dud. We got two words. Could have used an N. P. Y. Crappy crap. All right, let's switch out my scratcher tool. Let's go to the bag o' tools. Let's see. Here's my favorite. Okay, I forgot. So this is my second favorite one. We're going to use that one. That is also a cuticle tool. So we're doing a doubler. We're going back and forth between the doublers and the regulars at this point, because we did all the expensive cards. I'm down to the $2 cards now. Okay, so we got the bonus doubler letter first. I love that. Gets it out of the way. I feel like the camera's shaky in this angle. Are you guys into Marvel movies too, like the superhero action movies? We got Ant-Man coming out. I know they just did their premiere. I watched the live premiere event the other night. I think I'm a fan of Paul Rudd. I think he is a pretty grounded guy from the interviews. He doesn't seem to take himself very seriously. And he just seems to get better looking with age. I don't understand. You guys think I should color my hair? Like go jet black with my hair? I mean, he's older than I am. Just makes me sick. I think he's 53. When you guys see Paul Rudd, do you think of a 53-year-old guy? It's crazy. What's your opinions also of the Academy Awards? I haven't watched the Academy Awards in a while. I know with the pandemic, it kind of threw a wrench into the works. I did like Ricky Gervais, though. I love when he was just roasting everyone. Was the Will Smith thing with Chris Rock? Was that at the Oscars? Has it been a whole year already for that? Maybe I did watch the Oscars last year. I used to watch them as a kid because the Oscars. Yeah, I think he was watched in the Fountain of Youth. When I was a kid, the Oscars represented to me like my favorite things about Hollywood. And there are movies like It's a Mad, 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 Mad World, Cannonball Run movies. Any of those movies, I used to watch the Battle of the Network Stars. Any shows that had like all sorts of characters, actors, all in one movie. Cannonball Run. When I was a kid, I loved those movies. Dom DeLuise and Burt Reynolds, and Dean Martin and Sammy Davis Jr. Like those movies were killing. And then you had like Roger Moore, James Bond in the movies. But anyways, just like comic books, I always would buy comic books that had the team books like Avengers because you would get the most of the characters in them. So I always liked watching the Oscars. because you could see, you know, a ton of celebrities all at once, and then the different people that were giving the awards. But then I don't know, like age took over and I kind of got out of the Academy Awards for a while. I think I'm going to watch it this year, though. It's maybe I'll do a watch along. Honestly, though, I don't even know what's nominated. I don't know if there's anything horror related. Every once in a while, a horror movie slips in somehow, like Silence of the Lambs. If you guys haven't seen Infinity Pool yet, please watch it and let me know what you think. It's probably my favorite movie this year already. I gotta watch it again. Maybe I'll watch it again this weekend. Mia Goth is fantastic. You guys will, by the end of that movie, just be like confused and whatever. Mia Goth is so seductive, though. She's just so seductive. We got a word. Talking about Mia Goth and the word wife came up. I don't know. After watching the movie, though, you will all call her mommy. Because. Just because. You guys seeing anything? Am I catching all the words? Am I catching all the letters? You. Yeah. I never saw. What else has she been in, Wes? She was in something else big before X and Pearl. Like, I only found out about her from the movie X and then Pearl. So I think and then now Infinity Pool. So I think those are the only three movies I've ever seen her in. Oh, we got a winner card, guys. We got a winner. We got 2 words with that Y. Oh, Suspiria. I think that was. But Suspiria had what's that guy's name that kind of turned weird? He was in that Transformer movie. I can't think of his name. He was also in the Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skulls. Sometimes I'm so bad with names. She was in a movie called Nymphomaniac. Is that an actual movie? Oh, I gotta add that to my watch list then. Can we get a R? T. Oh, we got a 4th word. We got a 4th word. Nymphomaniac sounds like definitely a movie I would watch. Oh, we got 2 words. I missed an E. So we got vital, set. We're going to give this another look because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 words. Let's see if we got any other ones. Do we get a C or an N? P? No. So 5 words is $10. So nymphomaniac. I wasn't sure if you were calling me a nymphomaniac. So we got our first winner. Okay, so we are not gonna end the stream as a big loser. Now we got to write on my little handy dandy little LED board 10. So stupid. All right, so we still got quite a few. Oh, I forgot about these mystery cards. Let's do these 3 mystery cards, and then we'll see where we're at for time. Should we do these mystery cards? These are $3 cards. I forgot I picked these up this morning. Let's see. So look at, we switched tools, and then we had a winner. So it had to be the tool. All right. First letter is a O. Nymphomaniac. But I think she was in Suspiria. Shia LaBeouf. That's the kid's name. He was in that Transformer movie. And the only reason I watched that Transformer movie was Megan Fox. And where has she been? She hasn't made any movies. I think she got a bunch of plastic surgery, which is sad. I hate when really attractive people, men and women, they get so like caught up in the Hollywood thing that they go drastic with the plastic surgery. Jennifer's Body is such a good, I think that's an underrated film. Did you guys like Jennifer's Body, or am I just getting caught up in the the hype, the overhype? I thought that was a movie that would have been good for a sequel, even if Megan Fox wasn't in it, but Amanda Siegfried, whatever her name is. But you guys have to admit that was a pretty hot girl-on-girl kiss, if you're into that. Oh, essay. So for the WrestleMania, yeah, it does. And it seems like it's like tattoos. Like once you get one procedure done, you kind of get that bug to get more done. And I know like what is it called? Body transmorphobia or whatever. You've never seen it, but you've heard good things about it. It's worth a watch. It's definitely, the whole premise is really good, actually. It's about some high school girls that go out one night to a local bar because a band is playing. It's kind of like this up and coming band, and they're playing at this little dive bar that's in the town where Jennifer and Amanda Siegfried's character are, and they're underage, but they get let into the bar. It seems like it's a pretty normal town thing, and Jennifer, Megan Fox, she gets a little intoxicated, and she's making eyes at the band, and they take her back to their van, and she's gonna like hook up with the band. But the band has a different idea, and that's all I'm going to tell you because I think you should watch it. I don't want to spoil it, but it's good. Let's see. U. Did I miss any U's? M, E, N, D. We got the big D. Oh, so I was starting to say, I don't know if Hobbs is listening in the background or if the ASMR scratching put him to sleep, but they were reporting that the is currently filming a bunch of movie parodies to promote the WrestleMania that's coming up because it's in LA. The last time that they had WrestleMania in LA, they did a bunch of parodies, and they were pretty funny. They did a parody of Braveheart. Shoot, of course, I'm gonna do that thing where my brain doesn't work. What was that Quentin Tarantino movie with John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson? What was that? Gosh darn it. Hate that. You know what movie I'm talking about. It's pretty well known. All right, this card's not looking so good. We could use an I. We got a V. We could use an I and a Y. And an A. P. Pulp Fiction. Yeah, damn it. Why couldn't I remember that? So stupid. Quentin Tarantino says that he's going to do like one more movie and then retire. Seems like he's young enough that he's probably still got some movies left in him. He might just be fatigued from the Hollywood thing. All right, we got another A. So this is kind of a weird segue, but George Clooney was in a Quentin Tarantino film, and he also played Batman. And recently there was a rumor that he was going to come back to play Batman. That was like the big rumor in the comic book world. But that rumor has since been put to rest. I think he's too old to play Batman now. Also, rumor that, hey, we got 3 words on this one too. Nice. So we got 2 winners in a row. We're on a little bit of a streak here. A lot of people wondering if Christian Bale might come back for another Batman movie. I wasn't a big fan of the Christian Bale series. Look at that. We got 4 words. Oh, we got 5 words, bro. We got 5 words. And this is the mystery prize. We don't know what the 5 words is worth. It could be worth nothing. It could be worth $1 million. And let's get the rest of these T's and let's take a double check here. All right, let's see. We got a F. No F's. What about a S? No S. Y. No Y. C. I missed a C. What about a Q? No Q. Y. S. So we have to scratch this mystery prize. And then we get a multiplier. Okay, so this is worth $10. And the multiplier is ×1. So it's a $10 card. Heck, I'll take it. $10 keeps me in business because now we're up to $20. 20. 20. All right, so let's keep doing the mystery ones, even though typically I won't get. I gotta do the little vacuum thing. So cover your ears. When I bought that vacuum, it looked smaller online, but so we're up $20, and we got a nice vowel to start. We got the E. We got the E. Trying to decide if I want to order pizza, but I have to take a nap because there's no way I can stay up until 6:30 to watch the Super Bowl. There's no way. I gotta sleep sometime. I need my beauty rest. I need my beauty sleep. ERQ. QQ. Quantum. Quantify. Q. We got an O. We got lots of O's. How exciting. O. 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 K. K. I can hear somebody's car alarm is going off. I. Mimic. That was a good movie. I think Mimic came out like around the time Species came out, didn't it? Um, was Species, was that Michael Madsen in that movie? Z's is a must, yeah. Was it Michael Madsen in Species? Because I just watched a new movie with him. I think it's the same guy. He definitely looks the same. He's older. I have to film the review, but I did just watch it. Definitely interesting. He plays the leader of a cult. I thought his look was um, okay. Kind of reminded me a little bit of, I don't know why it reminded me of Ethan Hawke in The Black Phone, because he doesn't wear a mask, but he wears just like a trench coat and a fedora. But his voice is so gravelly, like he must be a hardcore smoker. But for some reason, I think he was in Species. I really liked the first Species movie. Um, for obvious reasons. Who is that? Nicole Henstridge? Or am I mixing the names? Yes, and Ben's Kingsley, yeah. James missed the pounding of the fridge. Ben Kingsley. Natasha Kingstring, right, okay. And who was the woman who was on the research team, and then she went on to CSI? Marg Hegenberg or Hellenberg, something like that. She's good too. Doesn't she end up having sex with Michael Madsen in the movie? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. I think she ends up hooking up. They bump uglies. They don't make any sci-fi movies like that anymore. Mimic. Wow, look at that. I just pointed at that W and then I got it. That's crazy. We got a word. Owl. We only got 3 letters left here, guys. We need an N. We need an S. We need a T. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They rode the hobby horse. Yeah. Yeah. All right. We need an N or a V or an M. An M would be cool. M would give us 2 words. N would give us 4 words, so that's probably not likely. I'm guessing we're going to get a V and a U. Oh, we got the big D. We got the D. That doesn't give us anything. And there's the U. So I guessed one of the 2. Darn it. N's, M, C, nah, nothing. All right, we got one more $3 mystery multiplier cash word. And then we'll see where we're at for time and energy. So I do need to take some form of a nap. I also have to go look at the street. I did not prearrange with Bailey to be on high alert for a parking spot because I'm not as far as I was last week. Like, if I have to stay where I'm parked now, it's not the end of the world because I am going out tomorrow. There is a, at the end of the street that I live on, there's like this artsy, it's not a hotel, but people can rent rooms there. It's not like an Airbnb, like it's an old school that was one of the smaller city schools that got kind of transformed into these lofts, and people rent the loft for like a week at a time. Like, if people have to travel from out of the area to come here for work or something, like, they'll get these like luxurious lofts down the road, and they have a little parking lot. And sometimes when I can't find a street parking spot, I'll park in that parking lot. But there's no signs that say that you can't park there. So people do it all the time. I just feel weird about going to sleep while it's parked there because I'm afraid like somebody's going to tow my car. So yeah. Hobbs, do you have a preference of who wins the Super Bowl today? Or Wes, do you guys have a preference? I suppose Philadelphia Eagles would be like the team that's in our division for you and I, Hobbs, but I don't know. I'm a homie. He makes me laugh. There's two ways to my heart. Make me laugh or feed me. Feed me. I have to, I was thinking about this the other night and I had nobody to talk to about it, but yeah, I hate both of them. So you root for the Chiefs by standards. Yeah, I think that's where I'm kind of at too. Like at the end of the day, I could care less which one of them wins. But years ago, there was that failed attempt at reviving the Universal Horror Monsters universe. You just found out who's playing it yesterday, and I already forgot him. You got invited to a Super Bowl party, so going to have to find out. Yeah, it's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. And I think the Eagles, Hobbs, you can correct me, I think the Eagles are favored to win, but not by much. You have to root for your conference to be politically correct. Yeah. Yep. That's a big deal. But with the recent horror success, I kind of hope that gets Universal back in line with the Monster series. Like the last movie was Invisible Man, right? Or did I miss one? And even the Invisible Man wasn't like classic Universal Monster Invisible Man, but it still was a good movie. I think there's room for them to put together a new plan and start over their connected universe of monster movies. Because if they don't, I don't know, they're just wasting those properties. And Marvel movies, Marvel Studios, it's been laying the groundwork for their monster universe. So that's about to really come to the forefront. They did Werewolf by Night. They did Moon Knight. Man Thing was in Werewolf by Night. We're going to get Blade. We're going to get Ghost Rider. So, like, Marvel's got their monsters coming. Okay, Eagles by 6. Yeah, I thought I saw that. And then the recent announcement by James Gunn included monsters. So Frankenstein's monster is in both Marvel and DC, I think, and so is Dracula. I know Dracula for sure is in the Marvel universe as a canon character. So I don't know. What do you think? Don't you think Universal should get on the monster thing? I don't know how best to go about it. Like bring it all into modern day and just kind of forget the originals, but pay homage to them, but start everything up like as if somebody just learned how to create. I'm still here. It's only been 2 hours. Usually 2 hours is my limit. James, you missed a big whackathon with my fridge. I did dedicate it to you though, even though you weren't here, or maybe you were here and just not listening. And I won 2 cards, $10 each. So we've got $20 to put towards my next set of cards. I'm actually feeling pretty good. I'm not feeling anywhere near as tired as last week, and I don't understand why, because like I said earlier, I worked way harder this week, and today particularly. It's the way. It's the thought that counts. I just watched yesterday episode 5 of shoot, what's that HBO Max? God darn it, maybe I am more tired than I think I am. I always want to say Among Us. Oh, Last of Us. It's really making me want to visit that game, like to play that game, because I've never played that game before. But the show is making me want to play it. So I don't even know if that's still like available, and if it's available for PC, because I don't have a system. All right, we got one letter left. We need either a C, an S, A, S, A. S's and A's will give us a ton of words. So this letter is going to be a U. Oh, man. You know you've been scratching for too long when you can guess that last letter and it gives you nothing. So we didn't have any A's or S's, right? A, S, A, C. No. All right. Well, we won on a mystery multiplier, so the chances of having 2 winners out of the 4 that I bought was slim anyways. All right, so let's do a doubler. Maybe this will be the last card. I don't know. Let me see how many I got left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, so this will be the last card, and then that leaves me with 15 for next week, plus whatever I pick up between now and then. So let's get some positive energy, some positive mojo into this card. All right, we got an H. Man, this scratches so much differently. Some of these cards scratch so much different. H. H. It would be nice to go out with a winner today. So let's try. Can we all just try? And if you guys are around later, I can't remember what time I have my game stream planned. I think it's 4. It'll probably only be for like an hour. I definitely want it to be done before the football sports starts. but they did just start the new Valentine's Day event, and I haven't played that yet. It's not one of my favorite ones, but it looks like there's some cool, in-game styles and things to collect for your base, for your hideout. You can get some stuff. I have 16 characters on that game, and I do have one that's dedicated to the Valentine's Day event. And so typically all the stuff that I win, I just send it to that character. So I'll probably play my main character and then that character as well. That character's name is Androgyny. Androgyny with genie as it's androgyny. It's a play on words. She's an androgynous. I say she, but it's not really a she, it's a they. I have a little created backstory about that character being a sex demon, a nymph. And that character is also a villain, so I haven't played any of my villain characters in quite a while. The game used to do 2 separate versions of each event based on if you played as a villain or as a hero. But they kind of gone away from that because it probably was a lot of extra work. And like 85% of everybody plays as a hero anyways because they're boring. I always try to have some villains. Even my hero, though, I play is actually a villain in disguise. That's why that's called False Face. W, man, we're not getting any words here. I really wanted to go out on this last card with a win. B, B, trying to, oh, I did miss an N here. And I missed a B up here. Looks like if we could get an E, that would be very helpful. I just got back from the grocery store. There's Peeps cereal. Yeah. Yeah, Easter, man. Spring, Easter, it's all over. We have so much of it in our back room. There's also 2 new Lucky Charms cereals this year. We have them out. Coincidentally, just a random thing. The creator of Peeps passed away last week. I don't remember his name. I've never been a fan of Peeps. I suppose if they were melted, I might like them. I hear eating hot dogs in strange combinations with other foods is the rage right now. Maybe a hot dog with Peeps challenge would be interesting. Dang it. We don't have a word. That sounds about right. Man, how do we have 1 letter left and we didn't get any words at all? Oh, we do. We have a word right there. Show. And it's got the doubler letter in it. If we could get, if this last word is an I, we would get 1, 2, 3, 4 more words. So that's probably not going to happen. It's a E. All right, let's see. We got another word here. Oh, we got 3 words. Look at bet at the top. All right, so we're going to go out with a winner. Let's see if we picked up any other words. And then we'll double check, make sure I didn't miss any. Oh, there's a word there too. Woohoo! 4 words. Yeah, I keep getting the emails about that. That's in New Mexico, right? Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have A? No. I? No. C? No. How about a J? No. M? No. So 4 words is $5. So we got $5. Yeah, New Mexico. $5. Yeah, I posted finally. I've showed the shirt and the mugs already before, but today was the actual day that video dropped. For my merch from the Salem Art Gallery. Look. Whee! Yeah, so I think I have to keep that up so you can hear me. But so we won $25 today. Yeah, I love that cat shirt too. I wore it. It's already been in a few videos, and then I've got the mugs. I use them all the time. I do wish they were bigger though. All right. Well, thank you so much, Hobbs and James, particularly for your generosity. Very cool. I'll be back on, I think I said 4, but maybe that'll be a little later than 4 because I'm going to have to get to sleep right now. So thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day. Whoa, what happened? I kicked myself out of the studio, but I didn't end the stream. What happened? I gotta end the broadcast. End the broadcast. There we go.